Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, dreamers and doers, lend me your hearts for the next few moments. Today, I'm not here to pat you on the back. I'm not here to tell you that you're doing enough. I'm here to challenge you, to shake you, to make you uncomfortable. It's 2025, the year to disappear, the year to step into the shadows and become unrecognizable. Not to hide, not to retreat, but to evolve. You see, greatness is born in the dark. Diamonds are formed under pressure in silence where no one can see. Trees grow their deepest roots when the storms rage, when the winds howl, when the skies are merciless. And you are no different. This is your year to disappear, to step back from the noise, to drown out the opinions, the distractions, the doubters, to step into the silence where transformation begins, because when you reappear, they won't recognize you. They won't even believe you're the same person. Too many of us live for the applause, for the likes, for the validation of others. But let me tell you something powerful. The loudest cheers in life come when no one's watching. When you're grinding at 4 a.m. When you're reading that extra chapter. When you're hitting the gym, when your body begs you to stay in bed. That's when the real work happens. Not disappear, not because you're giving up. Not because you're afraid, but because you've decided to lock in. Because you've decided the world will see you again when the masterpiece is complete. You don't paint the Mona Lisa in a crowded room. You don't write a symphony in the middle of chaos. Greatness demands solitude. It demands focus. It demands sacrifice. Let's be real. Some of us are carrying around versions of ourselves that expired years ago. You're holding on to habits, mindsets, routines, relationships that no longer serve you. It's like keeping expired milk in the fridge, hoping it'll turn fresh again. Let it go. 2025 is the year to burn that version of you. Burn it to ashes. Burn the excuses, burn the laziness, burn the self-doubt, burn the fear of what others might think. When you burn it all down, something incredible happens. From those ashes rises a version of you that's unstoppable, a version of you that's unrecognizable. But it won't be easy. Oh no, transformation is never easy. It's painful, it's messy, it's lonely, but it's worth it. Silence is a scary place for many. It's where your doubts whisper the loudest, where your fears start to creep in. But it's also where clarity is born. When you disappear, when you step into the silence, you begin to hear the voice that matters most, yours. In the silence, you'll confront the real you, not the version the world sees, not the version you post online, but the raw, unfiltered, unfinished version of yourself. And that's where the work begins. Ask yourself, who am I really? What do I want? What am I willing to sacrifice to get there? Those are questions only you can answer. And the answers will shape your 2025. Comfort is a trap. It's a warm, cozy blanket that slowly suffocates your potential. This year, you've got to throw it off. You've got to step out into the cold, into the unknown, into the discomfort where growth happens. You want a new body? Sacrifice those late night snacks and hit the gym. You want financial freedom? Sacrifice those Netflix binges and work on that side hustle. You want to master your craft? Sacrifice the parties and spend time honing your skills. Success demands sacrifice. And the bigger your dream, the bigger the sacrifice. But here's the beauty of it. Once you start sacrificing, once you start putting in the work, something magical happens. You begin to change. Your mind gets sharper. Your body gets stronger. Your soul gets hungrier. And slowly, the person you used to be fades away. Oh, make no mistake, the world won't understand what you're doing. They'll call you crazy. They'll call you obsessed. They'll ask, why are you working so hard? Why are you disappearing? Why are you changing? But don't let their doubt shake you. Let it fuel you. Let their words remind you why you started. Because when you reappear, when you step back into the light, they won't have anything to say. They'll be speechless. They'll see the weight you lost, the skills you gained, the success you built, the person you became, and they'll realize they were wrong. But here's the thing, you don't do this to prove them wrong. You do this to prove yourself right. You don't become unrecognizable overnight. It's not a magic trick. It's a process. It's showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. It's doing the work when no one's watching. It's staying consistent when the results aren't immediate. In 2025, you need to fall in love with the process. Because the process is where the transformation happens. One workout won't change your body. One book won't change your mind. One effort won't change your life. But 1,000 workouts will. 1,000 books will. 1,000 efforts will. Brick by brick, you're building the foundation of a new you. And one day you'll look in the mirror and won't recognize the person staring back. Let's talk about dreams. Some of you have dreams that are too small. Dreams that don't challenge you. Dreams that don't scare you. In 2025, I want you to dream so big it terrifies you. I want you to set goals so massive that they seem impossible. Because here's the truth, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. But dreaming isn't enough. You've got to put in the work. You've got to take those dreams and turn them into action. You want to run a marathon? Start with 1 mile. You want to build a business? Start with one idea. You want to change the world? Start with yourself. Let me leave you with this: transformation isn't about adding more to your life. It's about stripping away everything that's holding you back. It's about becoming lighter, freer, stronger. When you disappear in 2025, you're not running away, you're not giving up, you're stepping into the cocoon. And when the time is right, you'll emerge. Not as the old you with a few improvements, but as something entirely new. They won't recognize you, your friends, your family, even your old self, because the person you're about to become is unrecognizable. So, disappear. Embrace the silence. Do the work. Make the sacrifices. And when you step back into the light, the world won't know what hit them. This is your year, your moment. Your time to become unrecognizable. The clock is ticking. The world is waiting. What are you going to do?